Customizing weapons. More powerful weapons support attachments of different varieties, from scopes and sound suppressors to larger magazines and various sights. Customize weapons with attachments and paint jobs at stores and make your weapons your own. Gameplay. Enemies. You'll encounter a lot of hostility on Rook Island, especially from Voss and his pirates. Assaulters. Alright, you've got your basic bad guys on the left, and you got your medium bad guys on the right. Assaulters are common thugs armed with basic weaponry. They are forced to be reckoned with when in large numbers. Tagged icon, normal. Defenders. Those guys. They can soak up more bullets thanks to their light armor. Yep, you can see the light armor. Tagged icon, normal. Beheaders. Ooh. Armed with only a machete. These unstable individuals will make a run straight for you. Take them out quick! Those are the guys on the left, number 3. Tagged icon, the Chargers. Oh, they aren't Chargers. Those are the... What are they called? Beheaders. Okay. Chargers. Armed with powerful short-range weapons, these troops move in close before trying to punch through your defenses. And they have the Charger symbol as well. Or Rushers, or whatever they're called. And those guys have like shotguns or something. Okay. Molotovs. 5 on the left. Permanently high on their own supply of alcohol. These pyromaniacs need no excuse to start a fire. They're a Charger as well. 6 attack dogs. Bred in large numbers by Voss's pirates, these dogs are extremely aggressive and have been trained to kill on sight. Locals claim they are sometimes fed with human flesh, so they're an animal icon. They will charge at you. Heavy gunners. Hey, it's Big Daddy. 7 on the left. Probably looks like they have more like machine gun stuff. 8s on the right are probably flamethrowers. Armed with a brutal light machine gun, yep, and heavily armored, these men are the embodiment of terror. Take them on if you dare. Or maybe just explode them with a rocket or grenade. They're shielded. Heavy flamers, clad in heavy fireproof armor. These men are as strong as oxes. Oxen? I think it's oxen. And take great pleasure in burning everything they can to a fiery crisp. Countless civilians have died at their hands. They're shielded as well. Snipers. Just one type of sniper. They are long-range specialists, and they support their allies from a distance with high-caliber sniper rifles. Keep an eye out for their telltale laser sights. Tagged as a sniper. RPGs. Yep, rocket-propelled grenades. RPG-7 weapons. These guys are technically anti-armor troops, but with an absence of tanks on Rook Island, they're happy just to blow stuff up. Tagged icons, they also have a sniper thing. Okay, got it. Exploring the island. How many more of these do we have? We got a lot more. Wow, we got a lot more. Holy Toledo. Okay. Exploring the island. You will have many opportunities to explore Rook Island, either between missions or when traveling to your next objective. Activate radio towers and liberate outposts. This is the quickest way to unlock missions, health, quests. Oh, just new quests and activities. So missions, I think that's a health thing. That's enemies, and that's a deer. Quests and activities. You'll also reveal the map and make the island safer. Yeah, I think if you when you liberate outposts, you get rid of pirates in that area, so you can roam around without being worried about running into people you have to kill. But until you do that in that area, you know, there's still going to be enemies coming out at you, and radio towers will give you more insight into the land and reveal the map and stuff. Hunt animals and gather plants and use their ingredients for crafting equipment, special arrow tips, or syringes. Right. Search for trophies, messages, and something else. Collectible items to get bonus XP, money, and other items. I don't know what that thing looks like. A car door. That's not what it is. Visit stores regularly. Take some time out to sell your loot and buy new weapons, to try a new weapon loadouts, or customize weapons with attachments and paint jobs. Alright, radio towers. They're spread out across the island, forming a communication network. Voss's pirates installed scramblers that block their signals. Activate them to reveal the map terrain and make weapons free in stores. Cool. I like the free. That sounds good to me. Outposts. There are enemy camps located across the island that control the local enemy presence. Kill all the enemies at an outpost to liberate it. Look for their black smokestacks and red flags to find them. Regions that are controlled by outposts are colored red on the world map. These areas will clear up as you liberate outposts. Alarms. Many outposts have one or more alarms that can be triggered, leading to the arrival of enemy reinforcements. You can manually disable an alarm by interacting with it, which will turn off all alarms in the outpost. Okay, so you can... cool. If you just disable one, it disables all. You can also destroy an alarm by shooting at it, but this will alert nearby enemies and will not disable other alarms in the area. Okay. An alerted enemy will try to trigger an alarm if he can. If he succeeds, reinforcements will come, which will make liberating the outpost more difficult. If you manage to liberate an outpost without sounding an alarm, you will receive an XP bonus. If you liberate an outpost without being detected at all, you'll get a larger bonus. I think that was 1,500, right? So 500 if you liberate it, 550 if you're not, if they don't activate an alarm, and 1,500, 3 times as much if you're not detected. Unlocking activities and quests. When an outpost is liberated, the Rakyat will come to take it over. This will unlock new activities and quests. Also, the region controlled by the outpost will become friendly, reducing the amount of enemies you'll encounter there, like I was just saying. Very cool. So you unlock new activities and quests as well. Safe houses. Each outpost contains a safe house. Once liberated, you can use that safe house as a fast travel point. There we go. That's what that symbol is. Inside each safe house is an automated store to purchase, equip, and customize weapons with attachments. Very cool. So that's inside the safe house, is the store where you can purchase, equip, and customize weapons. Nice. Sounds so exciting. I'm actually really excited about this game. First of all, I'm excited about just the color blue. Yeah. Liberated outposts can be used as a fast travel sign. Open the world map with the back button, then move the map cursor over a liberated outpost and push A to fast travel there. Very cool. Stores. Stores are usually found in villages and other safe areas. Makes sense. You can buy weapons, ammo, medicine, maps, and more, and also customize. So stores are like safe houses. Okay. Automated stores will also become available each time you liberate an outpost. Okay. Weapons have a cost, but are made free as you activate radio towers. Okay. Right. They were saying that. You can sell items you've collected in your loot rucksack. Rare items will fetch a good price, but some items should be kept for crafting. Far Cry 3's in-game currency, denominated dollars or American dollars, is not an actual currency of any type or financial instrument. It's not just redeemable for any sum of money from Ubisoft at any time. Good to know. Memory cards. That's what that is. It's a memory card. It actually does look like a memory card. Are found in abandoned laptops across the island and contain information about the local drug trade. Finding them will earn you money and items. Relics. The Rakyat people have placed, lost, or left behind many relics across the island over the years. Finding them all will be a test of skill and commitment. I really like this game. I like finding and searching for things. I'm a searcher. I'm a puzzle and searcher and shooter kind of guy. Wonder what that says about me. Remnants of the Japanese occupation of Rook Island during World War II still exist today, including several letters that were never delivered. They can be found in anyone brave enough to pluck them from the corpses of their mummified owners. Ooh. Brrr. Maps can be purchased at stores. Can come in 2 types. Maps to show the locations of collectible items and maps for loot chests. Once purchased, so you have to purchase these things to find the collectibles, I guess. Once purchased, these items will appear on the world map, but only if you've activated the radio towers in that region first. New maps will become unlocked as you progress through the story. What if you buy a map first and then you activate the radio tower? You know, does the radio tower still then show you the stuff, or do you have to do it in the order of radio tower and then map? I'm curious. Might look that one up online. Trails of the Rakyat. These trials. These star trials will have you gunning for a high score by taking out waves of enemy troops within a time limit with a fixed set of weapons. This has to be outside of the reality of the game. The trials are available at any time when you are exploring the island. Look for the trial icons on the map where you are and press RB to access more information about them. The trials are located at large colored rocks with the name of the highest scoring player written as graffiti on it. Interesting. The trials are located at large colored rocks. The name... Got it. Once you've beaten each challenge, you can continue on to take part in them and maintain your ranking on the online leaderboard. Interesting. Curious to learn more about that. Quests. Support the Rakyat people by completing these quests. Now, the Rakyats are our friends, is that right? Sounds like they're our friends. Support the Rakyat people by completing these quests. Story quests are unlocked as you progress through the story and complement the main story with new characters and narrative insight. Other quests are unlocked by activating radio towers and liberating outposts as detailed below. Okay, so it sounds like Rakyat quests are different than saving yourself quests. I know that we're a person and we have to save ourselves and our friends. Okay. The Rakyat people... So the Wanted Dead. The Rakyat need you to take out the most dangerous men on Rook Island. Find your targets and kill them. No, this is part of the main story stuff. Path of the Hunter. Earn respect among the Rakyat by hunting dangerous wildlife. No, that's extra. Supply drop. Transport supplies and vehicles to the Rakyat people who need them the most. Alright. It says compliment. The main story. Alright, well, we'll find out more. Activities. As you liberate outposts, new activities will be unlocked. These games and challenges have a cost of entry. New activities. Sharpshooter challenges. A few locations on Rook Island invite gun enthusiasts to participate in shooting challenges with a cost of entry. What is a cost of entry? What does that mean? Do I collect money and then I pay for it? Is that... Oh yeah, because this is the dollars. Each location will have a weapon of choice and a score to beat in the time allotted. The Island Racing League. The variety of topography in Rook Island is perfect for racing challenges. Buckle up and race to the finish line in the time allotted to win. Knife throwing. The Rakyat people of Rook Island are proud and skillful hunters. This is particularly true when they demonstrate their knife throwing abilities. To accumulate a better score than your opponent by throwing... Try to accumulate a better score than your opponent by throwing the knife as close to the center of the target as possible. For some, this is a pleasure diversion. For others, a religion. One thing's for sure, poker made its way to Rook Island and it's there to stay. It's the fastest way to lose money, but a good earner for skilled players. Bet carefully. That's cool. Encounters. Pirates roam the island to establish their dominance, patrolling on foot or in vehicles, defending areas, taking hostages, or committing random acts of violence. If they see you, they'll shoot first and ask questions later. If you're able to rescue their victims, you surely will be rewarded. As you liberate outposts, the pirate presence in the local area will diminish and you'll encounter less of them on your travels. Alright. Co-op story. When a twisted ship captain sells his black market cruise liner and everyone on it to a warlord named Hoyt. One of my best friends in high school, his last name was Hoyt. Only 4 crew members have the courage to fight back. They band together to fight off the pirates and recover the safe that holds the ship's profits and the crew's earnings. But the captain has different plans in mind. He escapes, taking the money from the safe with him, and takes refuge on Hoyt's Islands. Okay, so they band together to fight off the pirates. They get the safe and the ship's profits. The captain escapes, takes the safe with him, and goes to Hoyt's Island. Oh, Hoyt is the warlord. Come on, tell us the co-op story. Now the 4 survivors must claw their way through the jungle to reclaim what they have lost and exact revenge against the man who wronged them. Cool. I like it. I'm going to see if Davis is down for doing this with me. Maybe we can get Davis and somebody else to play with us. Co-op characters. Growing up in the projects of Glasgow, Callum developed an early attachment to knives. At 6, he won his first knife fight. At 12, he was already leading a street gang of his own. Dang. After years of dodging serious trouble, Callum's ruthless spirit finally took its toll. He picked a fight with the wrong man, snapped, and incidentally beat him to a pulp. Hunted by police and gang members, he fled Scotland and found a job on the SS Astrid. Callum has a cynical, black-humored point of view, but becomes aggressive, ruthless, and at times psychotic when provoked. Leonard started out like any other cop in Philly, a good Catholic boy following in his father's footsteps. But as he climbed the ranks, his ethics diminished. He planted evidence, stole from busts, and wasn't above negotiating the favor from a hot blonde in place of a ticket. Wow. Leonard got things done no matter what. But in the end, his loose definition of the rules cost him his gun and badge. A cop buddy pulled a few strings to land him a security gig on board the SS Astrid. In battle, he's the top of the food chain. He fights with his gut, and he will use any excuse to crack a vulgar joke. In her home outside of Las Vegas, Tisha learned to take charge from an early age. Her binge-drinking mother and absent father left her the head of the household, and she's been a leader ever since. Tisha joined the Army as a combat medic straight out of high school and was respected for her aggressive and focused personality. After 4 tours overseas, a commanding officer with a personal grudge managed to get her diagnosed with a pre-existing personality disorder. Although knocking him out might have had something to do with it, she was booted without benefits. Embittered and sick of home, she found a job on a website for remote medics on board the SS Astrid. Now that she's back in the fight, she finds herself more suited to guns than needles and ruthlessly takes on the enemy face to face without hesitation. Mikhail. As a street orphan in St. Petersburg, Mikhail's youth was marked with abuse and abandonment. It wasn't until his teenage years that he found his path and fell in with an elite league of criminals known for a strict code of conduct that extolled honor and resistance against authority. Honor among thieves. After 2 stints in jail and years of devotion, he was crowned a leader of his gang and became the right-hand man to his mentor. But when he fell in love and eloped, breaking his league's code, he was forced to flee and put his wife Katya and newborn daughter into hiding. Now he's working aboard the SS Astrid to earn what money he can to start a new life outside of Russia. Always one step ahead, he's calm and collected in battle. His mercy extends to no one.